Welcome to the annual Westmont Community Awards Program. My name is Larry Forsberg. I serve as the Executive Director of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. Thank you for attending this evening. We greatly appreciate your support. This event recognizes all the wonderful things that are going on in our community and all the wonderful and marvelous people that make things happen. So thank you. We're very blessed to have such a wonderful friendships. Before we go any further, we'd like to begin with a prayer. So I'm going to invite up to the podium Father Rothel to please do an invocation for us this evening. Father, will you please join us?
Okay, my cheat sheet. Let us begin with our prayer in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, you are the source of all that we are and all that we have, the giver of life and abundant grace. Father of every generation, we thank you and we praise you. We're together tonight in one place, even though we come at life and business by unique paths. Thank you for the blessings of this community. Help us to encourage our sense of unity and common purpose. Thank you for making this a place where business and the people have the opportunity to prosper. Thank you for the chamber and its work on our behalf, and thank you for the people who volunteer when there's a need. Please open our hearts this evening to the gift of your grace. Make us faithful stewards, good receivers, and generous givers. Teach us that we serve you as we share the blessings that we have received, building bridges of service to people of all ages, especially those in most need of kindness and comfort. Please bless this food and this drink that we are about to receive. Those who are in need of food and shelter and company this evening, let's never forget to bless those who put themselves in harm's way for our protection. We are asking your blessing on this event and the friends gathered here. Lastly, we want to thank you for the gift done through the service of those being honored to this evening. Inspire us to leave here and emulate their good deeds. We ask this through Christ, our risen Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bon appetit.
Thank you, Father. Thank you, Father. Please, everyone, go ahead and enjoy your dinner while we begin this part of the evening's awards presentations. But we ask that we may please have your attention throughout the evening while we do our awards to recognize so many special accomplishments. We have many special guests in our audience tonight. Our awards candidates that we will learn more about in a few moments will be thoroughly presented. At this time, I ask all present that have been nominated for an award to please stand and be recognized for your contributions to the Village of Westmont. Could you please stand? Let's please give them a round of applause. Thank you for everything that you do. It is greatly valued and highly appreciated. Thank you. Again, this is indeed a very special night in Westmont. Let us recognize some of our very special guests that are here this evening. We'll start with our elected officials, led by our very own Mayor Ron Gunter. While our elected officials with the village, the school district, the park district, Westmont Public Library, please stand to be recognized. Please give them a round of applause for their leadership that they provide on a daily basis to the village of Westmont. Thank you for everything that you do. Let us also recognize our village department leaders, led by our village manager, Steve May, that oversee the day-to-day operations of our village. Would you please stand and to be recognized for everything that you do? In addition to our elected officials, and we have several community organizations participating this evening. We're going to ask that you please stand when your organization is announced. Community Unit School District 201, Holy Trinity Church and School, Westmont Lions, Knights of Columbus, People's Resource Center, Westmont Rotary Club, and Westmont Special Events Corporation. Please give them a round of applause for everything that they do. At this time, I'm also very pleased to introduce the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, led by our president, Kevin Carey. Our past presidents and lifetime honorary members that are in the audience, a very talented group of professionals. I ask that you please stand to be recognized for everything that you do to help our business community in Westmont. Thank you. Thank you very much for your leadership. Last but not least, we thank the Chamber Gold and Silver members. These members go above and beyond in supporting the Chamber of Commerce and our business community. I'm going to begin with our Chamber Gold members. Allstate Insurance Company, J. Rajput Agency, Beard and Warner, Kim Heller, Body and Brain Yoga, Tai Chi, Clarendon Hills Bank, Clemens Enterprises, Coco Froyo, Coldwell Banker, David and Kathy Riccidotti, DJ Sports Bar and Grill, Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, Expression Dance Studio, Farmers Insurance, First Class Garage Door, First Midwest Bank, the Hilton Chicago Oak Brook Hills Resort, Immediate Care Center of Westmont, Indoor Billboard Network DuPage, Mora's Mediterranean Cuisine, NAMI DuPage, Neighbors of Westmont Magazine, PPG Paints, Safeway Insurance Company, Sherwin-Williams, Sirius Technologies, the United States Postal Service, our Westmont branch, the Village of Westmont, Vincentori Restaurant, Westmont Bugle, Westmont Village Apartments. A big thank you to our gold members. And for our silver members, we have Coldwell Banker Mike McCurry, Cuchinova, Family Heritage, Grill 89, Humidor of Westmont, McPherson Harry and Associates, Tupperware Diane Smith. A big thank you to all those that support the Chamber above and beyond. We greatly appreciate all of your support. At this time, again, we're going to continue on with our program during dinner, and I invite up to the podium Mr. Joe Maffa. Joe Maffa is the chairman of our Education and Awards, and he is going to be kicking off the first part of our program. Joe Maffa, please come on up.
Good evening and a warm Westmont welcome to everyone here at the Westmont Community Awards Dinner. It's a wonderful day when we can take time to recognize the many people that make such a positive difference in our community. We have a full schedule this evening, so let's get started with the first part of the program, the Westmont Reader's Choice Awards. At this time, I would like to invite Mayor Ron Gunther and Mr. Bill Corbel to the podium to assist with the recognition of the winners and in presenting the awards. This is the second year of the Westmont Chamber partnership with Shaw Media, publisher of the Westmont Suburban Life, to feature a monthly dining review of one of our 98 dining establishments, caterers, and banquet resources. With the help of the dining establishments working together using the Westmont Chamber platform and infrastructure, along with Shaw Media print and online resources, we launched the 2017 Westmont Reader's Choice Awards. This program offers the public at large the opportunity to vote for their favorite places to dine. This will also help many discover new places that they may not have known about. At this time, I'd like to ask Bill Corbel to please provide a brief overview of the voting process.
Thank you, Joe. Shaw Media is pleased to partner with the Westmont Chamber of Commerce to present the dining reviews so well written and photographed by Mr. Greg Pill. Is Greg in attendance tonight? Well, if you do see him, let him know I read it exactly as he wrote it. So, we're also happy to be a partner with the Reader's Choice voting process, where all interested individuals could vote for their dining experience that they enjoy in 28 different categories. We're now proud to help present those winners. And I also wanted to alert the restaurateurs in the audience that we'll be publishing a Westmont dining guide to be delivered to every household in Westmont right after Memorial Day. It'll give the winners a chance to thank their customers, have a Greg Pill review or mystery diner review republished, and Nick Stefan, part of our team, will be contacting you with more details. I now turn the podium back over to Joe Maffa to make the announcements while Mayor Gunter and I help with the presentations. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, John. The following restaurants are Reader's Choice winners but are not able to join us this evening. Best Seafood, Papado Seafood Kitchen. Best Sushi, Sushi House. Best Asian, Hanban. Best Fast Casual and Best Pizza, Wood Grain Neapolitan Pizzeria. Best Ice Cream, Tasty Treat. Best Fast Food, Chipotle. Best Mexican Restaurant, Taco Grill and Salsa Bar. And Best Coffee Shop, Brewed Awakening. Now let's begin with our next awards. First is a multi-category winner for the best banquet space and best holiday brunch. And that goes to the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort.
I'm going to give him the certificates so you guys can put them. Thank you. No, it's just you two. Congratulations. Thank you. You got to step over this way for a picture. For a photo with the mayor. Oh, a photo on
Next is another multi-category winner for Best Barbecue, Best Catering, and Best Family-Friendly Restaurant, and that's Uncle Bub's Barbecue and Catering.
There you go. That's better.
Next is another multi-category winner for Best Burger, Best Drinking Establishment, and Best Video Gaming, DJ Sports Bar and Grill.
Because they're going to have multiple awards, they're going to go give them to them. Congratulations. You got 3 of them. Thank you.
Next is another multi-category winner for Best Breakfast and Best Lunch, and that goes to Citrus Diner.
Wow, they got a big crew coming. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's right, over here. Everybody get in. I'm going to try next week. Everybody squeeze in here.
You got to be in the middle. You got to squeeze in the middle.
There you go. Everybody want. Who's the picture guy?
I don't know. You're really bright.
I know. I look good though.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Next, we have the Best Fine Dining, and that goes to Bakersfield.
Congratulations.
And now we have another multi-category winner for Best Full Service, Best for Live Entertainment, Best Outdoor Dining, and Best Sandwich. And that goes to Jay Fleming's Absolutely Delicious.
Move down this way. Slide up. Get you in the way. Closer to the edge.
Next, we have Best Indian Restaurant, and that goes to Saffron Restaurant.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, we have the Best Italian Cuisine, and that goes to Vincitori. And now we have another multi-category winner for Best Salad and Best Bakery, and that goes to Standard Market and Grill and Standard Market Bakery.
Congratulations again.
I want to personally thank Mayor Gunther, Bill Corbel, and Shore Media for their help this evening. It has been a pleasure to develop and launch this fun and exciting partnership to help promote taste around the world in Westmont. Congratulations to all the winners. I know we will all be visiting you often. Now, before we pause the program to enjoy our dinner and conversation, I want to extend a special thank you to Phillips Flowers for the great job on the lovely table centerpieces we enjoyed this evening. Each table will have someone with the centerpiece. The winner of the centerpiece at your table is a person whose birthday is closest to November 10th, the day on which Westmont was incorporated as a village in 1921. So thank you again to Steve Bauer and Phillips Flowers, and to our winners. Enjoy the beautiful flowers. We will resume our program when dessert is served. Thank you.
As you're finishing your desserts, we're going to continue our awards at this time. I hope everyone has enjoyed their dinner and their desserts, and if we could quickly show our appreciation to the Hilton team for the wonderful food and service this evening. I'm Kevin Carey. I'm president of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, and I'm very happy to welcome you to this evening event, and what a great turnout we have. This is the largest turnout we've had for our Chamber Awards, so this is awesome. Thank you for all for coming out and participating this evening. In a moment, we're going to again resume our awards. There is one request when it comes to time for the pictures. If you notice, the back half of the stage is in the shadows, and so we'd ask for the pictures if we could step to the front half of the stage. The lighting's better. Larry McIntyre is an excellent photographer. Even for me, 50% of the time, I look good in my pictures. And if we are in better lighting, that'll improve our chances of having a good picture. Now, it's my sincere pleasure to call upon, by popular demand, Mrs. Debbie Pia. Debbie will be announcing the Westmont Chamber Community Improvement Awards. Many of you know that Debbie recently retired from the College of DuPage, and we were able to sign her to a one-day contract so that we were able to get her this evening. Come on, Debbie.
Thank you so much. One-day contract. Good evening to all here tonight and to all our nominees for these wonderful service and professional accomplishments. A special thank you to Mayor Gunter and our village trustees, to the Westmont Police and Fire Departments, the Westmont Chamber, the Executive Director, Larry Forsberg, and his staff, Leah and Sue, our business and academic community, and of course, to the people of Westmont, the hardest working community with the biggest heart. And last but not least, to Westmont's favorite pastor, Father Raphael of Holy Trinity, who has become a very strong, unifying presence in this village. Jak będzie pochwalony Jezus Chrystus. That's that Polish Catholic school that gets you every time. Being part of this amazing awards program, recognizing the people in this village for their excellence and commitment will never, ever get old. It is truly an honor to be part of this presentation, to be part of Westmont. We should never tire of appreciating the high levels of success. With that, let us begin this portion of tonight's awards. Our first awards are for the 2016 Community Improvement. There are 8 of them, and they are in alphabetical order. When we require confidence in choosing the best insurance plans for individual, family, and small business needs, we need to look at Allison Clemens of Clemens Enterprise, Inc. Clemens Enterprises is an insurance broker providing health, life, dental, vision, group insurance plans for businesses, and Medicare programs such as open enrollment assistance, prescription and supplemental coverage, along with providing understanding Medicare educational seminars. Allison has located Clemens Enterprise in downtown Westmont at 44 Cass Avenue. In today's world of insurance needs, having a trusted partner in developing an insurance coverage plan is critical. Using Allison Clemens Enterprises is your first step to a secure future. Please join me in congratulating Allison Clemens, Clemens Enterprises, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award. Congratulations. We'll take your picture. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the cooperation when I did move into 8.5 North Cass. It's a great community, and I love doing insurance there, and all the support I can have. Thank you very much.
A new business has brought a decorative flair to 4116 North Cass Avenue in Westmont. Dazzling Styles by Carol, being Carolina Ortiz, offers a full-service salon for you and your family. Full barber services for all kinds of hair, from blowouts to man buns. Joe really wants one of these bad. Salon services, haircuts, styling, coloring, the full menu. Beauty services, manicures, pedicures, facial, waxing, and makeup. Call for an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome. Carolina has been a wonderful addition to this village's chamber and business community. Carolina has been an active participant in the street fair, at the Lemon Shake-Ups, and at the Winter Ball. Please join me in congratulating Dazzlina Styles by Carolina Ortiz for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
Well,
Thank you very much for this. Has been a challenge for us to start a new business, but we are so happy to having choose Westmont in order to do it. You are very welcome to our business, and thank you very much.
At Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, custom service provided by experienced certified technicians trained for total car care is a priority. At Express Oil's new location at 25 West 63rd Street, your car will experience service with the state-of-the-art equipment using premium parts. Express Oil is dedicated to provide quick and efficient service for a one-step automotive provider. Oil changes, technicians checking your transmission, fuel systems, air filter, fuel filter, and factory schedule maintenance to factory specifications are just some of the maintenance menus available. If you need tire rotation and balance, brake inspection and service, air conditioning repair, and so much more, Express Oil has you covered with friendly and professional service. Their work is guaranteed, and that is their commitment. This village is very happy to have Express Oil located in the South Business area. Please join me in congratulating Richard Wilkie, Express Oil Change, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this award. I can't take all the credit for what we've done. We are a franchise business, so the corporation actually designed the buildings that we have. We did spend a lot of time on individual details, but it's a pleasure to work with this community. I've done a few other projects in the course of my time. Sometimes working with municipalities can be a challenge. That was not the case in Westmont. It was very welcoming to work with the staff, was great. And I can't say enough about the support we got in bringing the business to the community. This is the first one in Illinois. There are 300 of these around the country, but it's the first one in Illinois. We hope to have more and improve some other communities over the course of time. I would invite you all to come out. We're going to do a grand opening on May 20th, so I would invite you all to come out and participate. We will give 20% off for any man buns. Thanks for coming.
Westmont has a new casual dining restaurant and bar located at 800 East Ogden, offering rustic and relaxed charm with a menu of quality, fresh and tasty twists on innovative recipes. Grill 89 provides diverse food. The pot roast nachos are to die for, and a bar menu with friendly and efficient staff. This is a venue that is very easy to get used to, from the lunch menu, such as pulled pork, to the regular menu, wood grilled pork chop, and the wings. Yum. To happy hour, offering Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, to the kids menu, to the Grill 89's catering menu. Then top off any meal with their sweet ending desserts. Do try the 89 coconut pie. Oh, yeah. Now, my husband, John, being a Green Bay Packer fan, I told you, John, is fortunate that they allow him in this establishment. The servers are very accommodating by listening to him expound about the virtues of adding brats and cheese curds to the menu. Told you, John, it wouldn't go over. Grill 89 is a tremendous addition to the Westmont restaurant community. Please join me in congratulating Aaron Heitman, Grill 89, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
just want to thank the community of Westmont for welcoming us with open arms. I recognize quite a few people here and look forward to seeing you again soon. And keep your eye open for Coach. He'll be around too.
We have often said that the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Resort and Conference Center is a crown jewel in Westmont and beyond. Hilton has successfully completed Phase 1 and 2 of a $10 million property ride renovation. Oak Brook Hills is a premier target for our Audubon-certified 18-hole championship Willow Crest Golf Club, business meetings, vacations, and wedding functions. Hilton has advanced their resort status, bringing the glory days back to this property with clean and contemporized elements of warm gray stone and leather, providing their 42,000 square feet event center and a 150-acre estate, a traditional, luxurious, and modern refinement. Hilton has creatively redesigned and refreshed all main floor public spaces, including the lobby, bar, cafe, grand ballroom, and the existing concept restaurant B with its amazing views, representing locally sourced food suppliers, fresh ingredients with daily innovative seasonal menus. In addition, the Hilton has completed renovations on the lower level meeting space, executive lounge area, tiered amphitheater, Willow Crest Learning and Performance Center, indoor pool and fitness center, guest room amenities, and the grill. I hope I covered all the areas of the Hilton Oak Brook Hills Improvement Project. The scope of the renovations was immense and based on the visitors' response, phenomenal. Hilton has committed and delivered the perfect destination for business and leisure. And this chamber, this village, and all the surrounding areas and beyond are the beneficiaries. Please join me in congratulating Nathan Karsten, Oak Brook Hills Resort and Conference Center for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
I'm not Nathan. I'm putting stuff on his behalf.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. I want to thank the community of Westmont. Thank you. We really appreciate the award. Thank you.
PPG Paints has relocated at 1147 to 49 Fairview Avenue, just off of 63rd Street. Chris Gallus and staff offer professional level paint products and expertise. As a Chamber of Commerce Gold member, PPG is a leader in color trends, applications for consumer goods, automotive, residential, commercial, and industrial design. This year's color of the year is violet verbena. Which we all know is a grade off moody purple used in workplaces and living spaces. For someone like me, not knowing black from white, color assistance is critical. PPG is committed to the support of local businesses. Their high-quality paints are sold exclusively through independent, locally owned retailers in support of our community. Chris Gallus is a new member and, as stated, a gold member of the Chamber of Commerce. We are proud to have PPG professionally representing our community. Please join me in congratulating Chris Gallus, PPG Paints, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award. Congratulations. 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 Picture taken.
You all are now very curious about Violet Verbena. 63rd and Fairview, come on in. You got to check out the color, it's awesome. We want to thank Village of Westmont, Chamber of Commerce. We've been in the Village of Westmont for many years. You guys probably never heard of us. We were tucked off in the corner. But when we relocated, we knew one thing: we had to stay in Westmont. I started my career in 1998 in the Village of Westmont. I came back to Westmont 3 years ago, and when we relocated our store, we had to stay in Westmont. So we moved to a very great location, 63rd and Fairview. Please come and see us. We welcome you all here. We're going to have a grand opening party coming soon. More details to come. Please come and see us. Thank you all very much.
On the entrance walls at Brookfield Zoo, you will see the quote, "Take care of the small creatures and all else follows." St. Sophia's Forgotten Felines does just that. They provide temporary care for cats in transition that were abandoned, abused, or surrendered. St. Sophia is a no-kill rescue service providing neutering, vaccinations, and microchipping. St. Sophia's mission is no more homeless cats, providing rescue, rehabilitation, and finding forever homes. Opened in Westmont in 2010 and operated by a dedicated staff with Director of Operations Lauren Rizzo and Public Relations Coordinator Katie Nays, cats have a second chance that they deserve. If you are interested in adopting, go to St. Sophia's at 112 East Chicago Avenue. They're open Thursday and Friday, 5 to 9, and Saturday, 1 to 4. What greater gift than the love of a little furry creature, a little cat? Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. You may find something precious at St. Sophia's. Please join me in congratulating Laura Rizzo and Katie Nays, St. Sophia's Forgotten Felines, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
Hello, everyone. I'm Katie Nays. On behalf of our board and Lauren Rizzo, my director, I just want to say thank you to the chamber. Thank you to the community. We've had some amazing success finding homes for our cats across the Westmont and other areas. So thank you so much for welcoming us to the community and to helping us provide great new homes for our animals. As mentioned, if you're interested in adopting a cat, please let me know. We are in the middle of kitten season and have over 200 kittens looking for homes. So thank you.
Surrounded by rolling green landscapes and tranquil ponds, Westmont Village Apartments is a picture of serenity. Westmont Village offers various choices of 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments. Each unit has wonderful amenities with scenic views from a balcony or a patio. There are on-site laundry facilities in each building with secured entrances, and pets are welcome. Westmont Village Apartments offers updated hallways with ongoing renovations featuring state-of-the-art clubhouse, fitness center, business lounge, heated outdoor pool, dog park, and new grilling areas. With top-flight shopping, dining, schools, and transportation, you will find enjoyment with convenience and comfort at your fingertips at Westmont Village Apartments. Village Green Management is breathing new life into this apartment complex. The buildings conform to a wonderfully designed environment. Village Green Management's mandate is to continually validate their plan to bring an amazing living experience to the entire community of Village Apartments. Please join me in congratulating Catherine Williams and Jamie Butkin, Westmont Village Apartments, for the 2016 Community Improvement Award.
Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Westmont Village Apartments would like to just say thank you to the village. We have been truly, truly excited and happy to be part of the chamber. And we just want to tell everyone that drive by 6713 Lakeshore. It's right off of Cass Avenue. We're going to have our new clubhouse being open June 23rd. Come check us out. We're very, very excited because there's a lot of new things happening down there. And then if anyone's looking for an apartment, I'm Kathy, and this is Jamie. So, hey, we're your sales team, okay? Thank you.
And that concludes the Community Improvement Awards.
Thank you, Debbie, and we'll see Debbie a little bit later in the program. At this time, the Westmont Chamber is proud to make a very special presentation. If Larry Forsberg and Joe Moffett would please join me up here on the stage. At this time, it is my distinct honor to present a special award, an honorary lifetime membership in the Westmont Chamber and Tourism Bureau. This individual has been involved in our chamber, serving on many committees, which included leadership roles on the Tourism and Events Committee, Education Awards Committee, Executive Board, and Board of Directors. This individual has also served as the Vice President and President of the Westmont Chamber of Commerce, and currently has the title of Past President. Lorraine Deverix, would you please come to the stage?
I just want to thank the Chamber of Commerce. It's been a pleasure myself of serving Westmont. Westmont will always be my town, has been for many years. I don't live there at the present, but I still call Westmont home. So thank you all for making this such a beautiful night, and this means a lot to me. Thank you.
This is a very special evening. Typically at the awards night, we only award one honorary membership, but this year we had two individuals that were nominated, and the board of directors thought that both individuals were equally deserving. And so it's unprecedented, but we're awarding two honorary memberships this evening. So it's my pleasure to introduce someone that has been involved with the Westmont Chamber of Commerce going back to when our awards dinner had about 40 guests in attendance compared to our 150 guests this evening. She has served the chamber with her talent, wit, and charm. Being a leader on the Education Awards Committee provided a platform for her to shine the spotlight in the Westmont business community with so many wonderful and heartfelt presentations, often bringing a tear to the eye of the award recipients and our audience. In addition, she and her husband, John, have both volunteered many hours to raise funds and have donated and personally donated funds for the Westmont Chamber of Commerce Education Foundation. Debbie Pia, would you please come to the podium? Don't have to. No pressure.
Unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, truly this is an honor. I thought probably I'd be thrown out the back door after retiring, but somehow my committee, when I say, you know, this is not a monopoly, you guys can get up here too, and they all put their heads down and mumble, blah, 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 blah. So again, it is an honor. It is an awful lot of work, but John and I pull together and we get it done, and it really, really is an honor for us to do this. So thank you so very much for this recognition. Thank you.
Congratulations to both Lorraine and Debbie as our newest honorary lifetime members. Thank you for your service and leadership to the Chamber and the Village of Westmont. Now please give a warm welcome to the Westmont Rotary Club. The Rotary Club is taking an active role in our community and this awards program. With us tonight is Westmont Rotary Club President Bob Blackburn.
Thank you, Kevin. Debbie, I'm a little upset I didn't get awarded for the community improvement. I got a new tie. I thought it would look really good tonight. We're here to honor somebody that's been a longtime Westmont resident with the Paul Harris Fellowship. Paul Harris Fellowship is awarded through the Rotary Foundation for a gift of $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation. The Westmont Rotary Club is proud to do this in Bill Wayveck's honor. First, let me tell you a little bit about Rotary and a little about the Westmont Rotary Club. Rotary was founded here in 1905 in Chicago, believe it or not, by Paul Harris and 3 other men. Rotary was all men until about 1982. I was proud to introduce Nancy Martins as our first woman member in Westmont. Today, Rotary has over 1.2 million members in over 35,000 clubs all over the world. Rotary International Foundation was founded in 1917, which makes this the 100th anniversary of the Rotary Foundation. Our District Governor, Ron Broida, wanted to honor that celebration by choosing a community member that is not a Rotarian to receive a Paul Harris Fellowship. The first donation to Rotary was made in 1917. It was a total of $26.50, which may have been quite a bit of money back then, and I don't know for sure. Can't get much of a dinner for $26.50, except at DJ's. You get a wonderful meal at DJ's for $26.50. The first gift was made in 1930. It was a total of $500 to the International Society for Crippled Children, which most of us would know as Easter seals. And to date, the Rotary Foundation has given over $3 billion, that's billion with a B, dollars to deserving communities, individuals, hospitals. The Rotary Club of Westmont was founded 40 years ago in 1977, May 18th. Most of the Rotary members are your neighbors, your friends, community leaders, businessmen and women. I know we were asked to do this earlier by Larry, but would all the Rotary members here please stand up and be recognized? Thank you. Just a few of the programs that Rotary is involved in. In just 2 weeks' time, we'll be giving out $7,500 in scholarships to high school students in the Westmont community. This is an annual event. We've just held our 40th junior high school basketball tournament at Westmont Junior High School. We give, through Tracy Valerio's help, dictionaries to every third grader in the community of Westmont. Ron Gunner started a program about 10 years ago called Helping Hands, where we donate up to $1,500 per year to administered through the school district to individuals that may need help with maybe a haircut or a backpack or affording a field trip. We've donated to the People's Resource Center on numerous occasions. Just gave $1,000 to the Family Shelter in Downers Grove, which also serves the community of Westmont. And a new initiative we just started this year, and hopefully it'll become an annual event. We're going to donate $1,000 to the Westmont Library for their summer reading program so that kids continue to read throughout the summer. We've also been proud sponsors of service clubs both at the Westmont Junior High School called Early Act and at the Westmont High School called Interact. It's a great way for these kids to learn how to give back to their community. We're here to honor tonight Bill Wayback. Bill, we had a board meeting and a number of names came up, and all of a sudden your name came up and the nominations were closed and the vote was unanimous. When you honor Bill, you have to honor Bill and Joe. It's like the old song, love and marriage is like a horse and carriage. You can't have one without the other. They've been married for 68 years. Bill is the kind of guy, I've been in Rotary for 30 years in Westmont, so I've been around a little bit, but we live in Downers Grove, so I wasn't really always active in the community, but Bill's the kind of guy you always saw wherever you went. Well, Barb and I were on a cruise to Hawaii one time, and I looked over, and we had the muster, and I looked over and I go, I know that guy. So I got up and I introduced myself to Bill and Joe, and we spent 2 weeks together on a cruise. Bill was with his wife, obviously, Joe. They were with two other women that they were cruising with them, and my wife was there, and Bill danced every night with every one of them. Today, we're happy anytime we run into Bill, we see him at community functions. If there's music in the park in any community within 10 miles, you're going to see them there. They really enjoy getting out and having a good time. Just a short list of some of Bill's accomplishments. He's a veteran of World War II. Not many of you left, Bill. Thank you for your service. He's an active member of the American Legion. As many of you longtime residents know, he owned and operated Wayback's Hardware Store. It was an old-time store with wooden floors, and if you needed one nut or one bolt, you knew you could go there and Bill would find it for you. Many of them might have been rusted, I don't know for sure. Bill also has been a member of the Westmont Special Events Committee. Both Bill and Joe are graduates of the Westmont Police Academy and the Westmont Fire Academy. I think you'll agree that Bill and Joe are both an asset to the Village of Westmont, and they are a very, very fun couple to be with. Would you please help me welcome Bill and Joe Wayback to the stage? Foundation of Rotary International, William J. Wayback is hereby named a Paul Harris Fellow in appreciation of tangible and significant assistance giving for the furtherance of better understanding and friendly relations among peoples of the world. Congratulations, sir.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Well deserved. Bill, I'd like to pin this on you if I could. This is a Paul Harris pin. Oh, I knew that would happen.
Then why did you do it?
I should have just given it to you. There you go. Thank you. Please.
Thank you. It's really an honor for me and my wife to accept this award. I'm really humbled. I did some research on the Rotary Club of Westmont, and I was prepared to talk all about it, but Bob said it already. So there's not much for me to say except that a big thank you to the Rotary Club. And the Rotary Club, they do so much good work that when you see them doing their thing on the street, during the cruise nights, they go around with their raffle, and we always buy a ticket or two. And I think organizations like the Rotary Club does wonderful work for Westmont. I happen to be a member of the Westmont Lions Club, and we parallel each other. Only they have their project, we have ours. But we all do good for Westmont. And I'm proud to be a member of the Lions Club, and I'm proud that the Rotary Club is in Westmont to do their part, and they do. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bob, and the Westmont Rotary Club, and congratulations to Bill and Joe on receiving the Paul Harris Award. It's well deserved. At this time, I'd like to reintroduce Joe Maffa. Joe is representing the Knights of Columbus with two very important awards.
The Knights of Columbus of St. John Council 3738 are pleased to be a member of the Chamber and to be a part of the Westmont Community Awards banquet. Before I present our awards, I would like to invite anyone interested in helping us benefit the charities that we serve to support our bingo Sunday afternoons at the Elmhurst Elks Lodge. And I also want to thank everyone who supported our Lenten fish fries this year and helped make them the huge success that they were. So thank you very much. And we look forward to seeing you at cruising nights when we have our barbecue in the backyard. This evening we will be presenting two awards, our Knight of the Year Award and our In Service to One, In Service to All Award. Each month as Grand Knight, I have the privilege of recognizing one of our members who truly exemplifies the principles of our order: charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism, and for his service to our council. At the end of the year, we usually recognize a Knight of the Year. Our Knight of the Year for 2016 is an individual who gives of himself unselfishly and participates in almost every activity of our council. He currently serves as my Deputy Grand Knight, and I must say does a tremendous job filling in for me when I'm not available. It is my distinct honor to present our 2016 Knight of the Year Award to David Ortman for his outstanding and dedicated service to St. John Council 3738.
I'm just a little surprised. I wasn't expecting this, and I'm also very, very humbled. I don't really do that much, but whatever. Thank you very much.
Our In Service to One, In Service to All award is not one that is given out on a regular basis. It is usually reserved for someone who truly exemplifies and represents our fraternal motto of In Service to One, In Service to All. Our council has only given this award 4 times in the past that I can recall. 1 to Mayor Ron on his retirement, 1 to our current mayor, Ron Gunther, on his retirement from the Park District, and 2 to members of the People's Resource Center, Melissa Travis and Kim Perez, for their years of dedicated service to the community. Our newest recipient of the award truly exemplifies our fraternal motto. This individual supports or is a member of many of the organizations in Westmont. He gives of his time and talent selfishly for the betterment of our community. He is represented at almost every event and is constantly promoting Westmont. He currently serves as the Executive Director of the Chamber and as the Economic Development Director for the Village of Westmont. It is my distinct privilege and pleasure to present the Knight of Columbus in Service to One, in Service to All Award for his outstanding and dedicated service to the Westmont community and for exemplifying our fraternal motto, to Larry Forsberg.
Wow. I'm very seldom surprised in my life. And when we were preparing for the awards program, Joe was talking about his awards. Well, we'll take care of this. We'll take care of that. So I'm very honored to receive this. It has indeed been my pleasure to work in the Village of Westmont since 2006. I love this community. I love the people I work with. And again, it's my pleasure indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, and congratulations to David and Larry. At this time, I invite Sam Alonso and Larry McIntyre with special events, along with Mayor Ron Gunter, to come to the stage to present the Making Memories Award.
Good evening. What the hell? It's like magic. Hi, my name is Sam Alonso. I'm from Expressions Dance Studio. I am a volunteer and president of the Westmont Special Events. Just a reminder, we've only got 6 weeks away for the first cruiser night, so get ready. Before we announce the winner of this year's award, it is my honor to let all of you know that our organization has officially renamed our annual Making Memories Award to the Jim Wright Making Memory Awards. Jimmy couldn't make it here tonight, but for the past many, many years, Jim Wright has been the perfect ambassador for Westmont and for our community events, and we want to thank him for his service and dedication. I will now turn the mic over to Larry.
Thank you very much. When the mayor found out who we were presenting the award to tonight, he wanted to be part of it, so thank you for joining us, Mayor Gunter. Each year, Westmont Special Events presents this award to a person who understands the importance of community events, and not only to go out and have a party and have fun, but to bring people together and roll up their sleeves to make things happen. And so this year's recipient has a very long list of accomplishments, so I'll just mention a few. But she volunteers with Red, White, and Barbecue. She's at every single Cruiser Nights, has been mentioned several times, but raising money for Westmont Rotary. She helps with the coordination of the Ugly Sweater 5K, which is a Rotary event, as well as their basketball tournament, and has been involved with Race the Flag, volunteers with Taste of Westmont. And one of the key reasons Taste has been very successful is we've been able to attract great restaurants to come out every year and serve wonderful food. And back in the day when we were getting started and we wanted to raise the restaurant participation, Jenny Simsky and Linda Sabatka would go throughout the entire community and go to every single restaurant to personally invite them to be involved. And obviously it was a huge success. So this year's recipient is Jenny Simsky.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Congratulations.
Oh, I don't know what to say except that I just love this town so much and the people. And when we first moved here, Jerry and I, his dad would drive me around the town and point out and tell me I should get involved with the schools. The first stop was the Westmont Park District, and he said, this is where you'll bring your kids. And so he said, you've got to get involved in your community. And he was a pusher of Westmont, so it kind of rubbed off on me. So I push hard for Westmont too. I love Westmont. I love all you people. I love all the staff in the village. I just love Westmont, and I love volunteering. So anytime you need help, call me. Thank you.
Take a picture.
I'd like to congratulate Jenny and ask her to stay up here to assist me in the next award. And Manager May and Spencer Parker, is he here? There he is. Our Director of Finance, our manager, and of course our clerk. Our 2016 Public Service Award stresses customer service. And one of the things that I emphasized when I first became mayor 4 years ago is it's important to treat our residents and our customers with respect. We've honored staff throughout the year, recognizing those who have gone over and above to represent the village. This year's Public Service Award winner demonstrates great customer service every day of the year. She works with both our business office at the Village Hall front desk, but also works in the communications department. She has received numerous compliments for her positive attitude, friendliness, and helpfulness. This year's recipient is very involved with a variety of projects, including assisting with our Sister City program. She was the one that created our Sister City float, assisting with our community branding initiative, assisting with our website and social media updates, and volunteering for the Red, White, and Barbecue, along with cruise nights and much more. It is my honor to present the 2016 Public Service Award to Jenny Babiak.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Talk first? Okay. I joked to Larry if I was going to say something. I guess I really am. So, well, thank you very much. You know, I just live by the golden rule. I treat everyone as I would want to be treated. So I've lived in Westmont 25 years and love the town and always welcome new residents, whether they're renting or purchasing. And I always say when they're leaving, oh, we hate to see you go. So, and I mean it. I really do. So thank you very much.
Well, you got to help me, Jenny. Jenny's got to help me.
I'm sorry.
I always need help. She told me that 4 years ago. As Mayor of Westmont, it is my pleasure to award a Mayor's Appreciation Award. I've only done this once before, and that was for Sue Seneca, who was a trustee and also acted as our mayor during the time that Bill Ron became ill. So this year, my second time, the person being recognized tonight is a role model to our community and has set the bar high with how she embraced every job she has undertaken in our village. Here are just a few examples of her community involvement and leadership on a local, county, and even a state level. Her clear zest for life, the smile on her face, the hug she has for all, and the love she has in her heart for Westmont. And everyone she knows always shows through. Her involvement in her church,
the Westmont Rotary Club, the Westmont Lions Club, Westmont Special Events, Westmont Chamber of Commerce, and many, many programs and events she supports to the betterment of our community and always been part of her life. Her service and leadership as the president of the Municipal Clerks of DuPage has helped make both her, is she smiling? Her and Westmont well known and respected. Her recognition in the 2016 as the Illinois Clerk of the Year Award presented by the Municipal Clerks of Illinois, her peers, and also made her and Westmont known throughout the state. It is my honor to recognize Jenny Simsky for her many contributions to the village. It is also my pleasure to work with her on a daily basis and to highlight what a wonderful job she does on behalf of all of Westmont. It is her 20 years that she's been serving as our clerk, and I think she's got 20 more years to go. So again, and I'm not kidding when I say, when I first became mayor, I think she took it upon herself to watch me and to guide me. So I really appreciate that. And now, my special award, Mayor's Recognition Award, is for Jenny Simsky.
I really don't deserve all this. To work with the mayor is a privilege and a pleasure every day. I enjoy Ron, Steve May. I enjoy his wit and his dry humor sometimes. I really do not feel like I deserve this, but thank you so very much, Mayor, and it's a privilege to serve Westmont. I have to say something quickly before I forget to mention this. If you drive down Cass Avenue as you go by Holy Trinity, be sure you check out the sign because Father Raphael put some very clever little messages. In the fall, we had Fly the W. We also had and if you feel guilty about praying for the Cubs, we should come and talk to him. And for Easter, it was Welcome Back Party. So be sure you check out the message. It'll make you smile. Thank you, Father.
And at this time, I'd like to call, where's Jerry?
Standing right here.
It's a tradition that Jerry Simsky writes a poem. And he writes a poem for everyone, almost every year, who's received an award. He knew about Jenny receiving this award. One of the things One of the things I failed to mention is that Jenny is not eligible for the Citizen of the Year because the elected official at the village or staff is not eligible, or else she would have received that honor years ago. So on behalf of myself, that's why I thought I should be recognized today, not knowing that the special events was going to do the same thing. So I'm going to turn this over to Jerry, who is going to have a poem.
Thank you. The last time I was before many of you, I guess I don't need that close, I was at Tommy Mulhern's retirement. And I introduced myself as Jenny Simsky's eye candy. Well, that no longer is the case. I am just a cohabiter. In fact, she told me today, as we were riding over here, she would never, ever renew her marriage vows. But you know, it is a problem when you are married to someone as high profile as Jenny. I mean, I was a Hinsdale Central nerd from Westmont. And when she graduated high school, she was president of her student council, captain of the cheerleaders, National Honor Society. So I should have known that I was going to be on a very tough ride. So, with that in mind, I will read my famous ode. Thank you all for printing it. I hope I can read it. This light. Oh, here it is. It says, Ode to Ginny Lynn, Westmont Village Clerk, presented on April 20th, 2017. To know her is to love her. Just to see her smile makes my life worthwhile. To know her is to love her. And I do. And you do. Yes, we do. Wife, mother, grandma, friend, and clerk. Titles she wears and would never shirk. She is a great friend for life. Just don't cross or create any strife. You want her on your side, or else you are in for a bumpy ride. 20 years as village clerk. Oh, how she loves the work. Everyone says there'll come a day when she stops, but not today. 4 more years, she did add. Boy, Ron Gunther is glad. 2016 was a banner year. Clerks of Illinois did a loud cheer. They voted her best in the state. That honor was never too late. Ginny Lynn, your family is so proud of you. As an Iowa refugee, Westmont, Illinois is too. Keep making Westmont sparkle and shine. There's no greater wife. I'm so glad you're mine. I'll take it back to the table.
I'll turn this back over to Kevin.
Thank you, Mayor Gunter, and well done and congratulations to both Ginny and Jenny. Next, we will move forward with additional community-wide awards. It's my sincere pleasure to call back to the podium Mrs. Debbie Pia for the Westmont Chamber Awards for Educator of the Year, Public Safety Officer of the Year, and the Dick Bussey Business of the Year.
There are 2 nominees this year for the Educator of the Year award. Our first nominee is, what is the definition of a special education teacher? How can we, the community, the students of this teacher, evaluate the importance of this position in our schools? How can we evaluate the accomplishments of our students, and what significance did this teacher play in their development? Well, sometimes it's easy to see, easy to evaluate. All we have to do is observe the students, appreciate their advances in education, their confidence in life because of their teacher. Her love for teaching, for her students' progress, the students' love for their teacher, wanting to share extra time with her before class, during lunch, after class. This dedication puts the word special in education with a heavy dose of love. This teacher and her students have a very strong bond, a bond that will last and has lasted well beyond the classroom years. But why? Maybe it's this teacher chaperoning dances, not just watching the students, but also doing the cha-cha slide with them. We will definitely need a demonstration of this after the presentation. Or maybe instead of just watching the students perform in a musical, this teacher is actually putting on makeup for about, let's say 40 kids. This special teacher is April Veal from Westmont Junior High. We are so fortunate to have April guide our children with patience and kindness. The parents of April's students know April. No reward is necessary to heighten their appreciation for what she does. April, for over 20 years, has shown an understanding of children, of their world, in and out of the classroom. April provides the comfort that education can be fun, can be important, but she also has been known to provide the warmth of clothing when her students may be in need of it. April volunteers as an executive board member, currently treasurer, in the Westmont Teachers Association, as well as her heavy involvement in her local church. So we may not have an exact definition of a special education teacher or any teacher, but by God, we come pretty close by recognizing one of the best as April Veal at Westmont Junior High School. Please give her a round of applause. Now to our second nominee. If you've never experienced the joy of accomplishing more than you can imagine, plant a garden. This is a quote about plants, about dreams. Our next nominee for the Educator of the Year does not teach horticulture, but she loves plants, and like her students, they grow, they change every day. Our nominee is Christina Meyer, 6th grade math teacher at Westmont Junior High School for the past 14 years. As her students change and grow, Christina Meyer adapts her methods to her students' needs and their strengths, creating relevant and purposeful projects. Christina offers her students choice. Example, the student has the ability to choose their practice problems. She will teach to the entire class and then will break out into small groups for individualized instructions. However, Christina's accomplishments are not confined to the classroom. She sponsors the math club, finds way to utilize technology in the academic forum, co-sponsors the outdoor environmental club. Christina is a valuable team player to her department, to her colleagues, and the entire school staff. She is pursuing a master's degree in curriculum and instruction, which she is already applying with theory and technique to the learning process in her classroom. Like her plants, Christina would call them critters. You can see her students. You can hear her students. You can feel her classroom grow in math skills and in the love of the learning process. Let's give a hand for Christina. So sometimes when a nominee for an award cannot be ignored, cannot be honored adequately, we need to recognize there is no room to distinguish which nominee is more deserving. We find ourselves tonight with such a dilemma. Both April Veal and Christina Myers, both are so deserving of this year's Educator of the Year award. We need to and will honor them both. This is the first time this award has been given to two recipients. And this evening, our chamber, both April's and Christina's students and their parents and this village are honored to provide dual accolades. The best teachers are those who show you where to look, but don't tell you what to see. This chamber, this village sees very clearly. We see two people, 2 teachers who are wonderful examples of heart and dedication our children, their students need, and more so, our future needs. So please join me in congratulating both April Veal and Christina Meyer for the 2016 Educator of the Year's Awards.
Thank you so much. I'm very blessed and thankful to work in such a wonderful community. I dedicate this award to my colleagues who motivate and inspire families and their students who come to work and give 110%. I am very blessed. Thank you guys so much.
I just would like to thank you for everyone. Thank you to the board. Thank you to Kevin Carey. Thank you to my colleagues, my husband. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Lisa, for being a wonderful school wife. And thank you to my husband who understands that a teacher's work is never done. I love you and thank you.
Every year when the Public Safety Officer Award is to be presented, it seems as if we need to preface with the dire state of affairs, certainly in our Chicago area. There are reasons this violence is occurring, and we do not need to examine them tonight. But it is worthy to note that we do look for the positives in the midst of these crimes to our society, to our citizens. So let me offer a few positives, some rays of optimism that deserve our appreciation for today and the future. And they are right here in Westmont. Maybe our village can show the way. Let's examine it. We have an officer since 2001 in the Westmont Police Department. His responsibilities and accomplishments are as follows. Juvenile Detective, School Reference Officer, DuPage Juvenile Officer Association Board Member, peer jury, a positive approach to juvenile crime, Fiat SWAT action shooter training, felony investigation assistance team, run and hide and fight program, recognizing and meeting the threat of an active shooter. Active in District 201 SNOW program, not just a drug and alcohol provincial program, but also an avenue to leadership, making new friends and using sound decision skills. Westmont has come to expect these accomplishments, and we are fortunate to have a police department that provides such dedication and commitment. But there is so much more to a police officer in Westmont. We do not need to see this officer's good deeds on camera. We see it as it happens on our streets. Sergeant Michael Weibler knows his community of Westmont. He protects us with his service, but also assures us with a hello, by name, sometimes with a big hug when needed. With his great smile, he is known to give lollipops to children, instilling a memory that police are friends to be trusted. Violence won't end with all that Sergeant Weibler offers, with what our Westmont Police Department delivers, but what a foundation for hope. Yes, Chicago and other municipalities can be assured that the example of Sergeant Weibler provides is a brick in the foundation. A brick of compassion, service, and surrounded in honor for his department and his village, providing understanding, order, and a bright and fulfilling future for our Westmont, for our country. Please join me in congratulating Sergeant Weibler for the 2016 Public Safety Officer of the Year Award.
Hi, I am not Sergeant Weibler. However, he's vacationing in the tropics, so he asked me to read his speech for him. And in true Mike fashion, and because I'm the chief and I'm not that smart, he gave me instructions on how to open an envelope. So I hope the speech is good because I haven't read it yet. And if it's long, you can visit him on midnights, holidays, and weekends until I retire. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, Westmont Chamber of Commerce, thank you for this wonderful recognition. I am truly humbled to even be considered for this prestigious award. I would like to apologize that I'm unable to be with you this evening, but I can assure you, I too am enjoying a fantastic meal and a great conversation, just in the tropical weather in the middle of the ocean somewhere. And he did put a smiley face on the piece of paper. To be nominated for Public Safety Officer of the Year when our departments, both fire and police, are as outstanding as they are, I feel extreme gratitude. The joy that I get serving the great citizens of Westmont is the very reason I became a police officer. It is no secret that I feel being a public servant is one of the absolute noblest professions that any one person can take. It has both incredible rewards and responsibilities. I feel very fortunate to have met and worked with numerous people who share my same values and beliefs when it comes to putting others before self for a common goal. Throughout the many stages of my career, I can truly say I have been blessed with loved ones, friends, and colleagues who have supported and believed in me. I have been afforded so many great learning opportunities from my parents and colleagues alike. As such, it is only right that this award is shared with all the important people in my life. I'd like to take this moment and give special thanks to my wonderful parents, Chuck and Marie Weibler. They taught me, instilled in me, that failure is inevitable, but success is elusive. I'd like to thank my wife, Andrea, who for the past 20 years has always been my biggest supporter. She is and will always be second to none. To my colleagues at the Village, the Chamber, and former colleagues at both School District 201 and 60, thank you for my past nominations regarding me as deserving of this award. To my dear friends Don King, Vivian Sharkey, and Greg Pankey of the Citizens Police Academy, I truly am a winner without this award. The award is have been given the opportunity to serve with you during my career. You all have been giving me more inspiration than you know, and for that I'm truly indebted. And finally, to the men and women at the police department and the Village, thank you for fighting tirelessly for our common goal. Under the phenomenal leadership of Mayor Gunter, Mayor May, and Chief Gunther, this village is safer knowing that they have the talented level of professionals that we do. With the most sincere gratitude, thank you. We want a picture with, can I have a picture with Mike's name on it?
Do you want your envelope as a memento?
Okay.
Our next award is for the Dick Bussey Business of the Year. Congratulations to both nominees, LK Media Group and Myths and Legends Brewery. Whether the visual imagery is on TV or on the web and mobile devices, the business message of today is critical and needs to target every client in an affordable, comfortable, and convenient reality. LK Media Group has done just that for over 35 years. LCAUD and LK Media Group have been a consistent supporter of chamber activities such as Westmont Caskets on Casts and committee meetings. Al and Al-K Media Group has also donated and assisted with electronic equipment at Village and Chamber events. Al-K uses the latest electronic equipment, creates videos and internet marketing concepts with a unique concept developed by an experienced team focusing on your business needs. Al-K provides expertise in video production for broadcast, web and corporate functions both on location and in the studio. Live broadcast is provided with Al-K's own internet channel. With their automated system, Al-K can record, upload, and schedule the release of web videos anytime, anywhere. Internet marketing, providing business with a strong and effective strategy to grab and hold on to customers. Videos for your website, emailing advertising, website updates, and ever-changing social media marketing targets. In addition, Al-K offers numerous media services such as video transfers, projection, audio transfers, photos from videos, and so much more. I admit that the products and services are far beyond my comprehension, but not in the eyes of Al-K's clients. To name a few, Cooper's Hawk Restaurant, Amita Health, Society of St. Vincent de Paul, and Bannerville. All their clients can readily vouch for their total professionalism and dedication. Al-K provides that same dedication to this chamber and this village. So please join me in congratulating Al Kohut, Al-K Media Group for the 2016 Dick Bussey Business of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Kevin.
Smile for the camera.
Where is he?
Always, okay. I'm shocked. Okay. Hold on a second. So I am like Glenn in the back there, who has had the occasion to stand and do a number of events, and we often know that people are not prepared. So one thing I was told to do is be prepared. So I'm going to ask your indulgence, because unlike my wife, who can get up for 45 minutes and hold a crowd, I cannot do such a thing. And speaking of my wife and my family, we've been a small business for 38 years, and I give so much credit to my family, especially my wife, who was there to raise 3 of our kids. Well, she raised them all. We only have 3. Okay. And, you know, as many parents do, we have that guilt feeling about not being home enough and not being there. And I love her dearly, and I so appreciate it. She wanted to be here tonight, but she was sick, and she just works awfully hard. So I brought my daughter, my eldest daughter, Tamara, with me to join us tonight. And she's been a great part of being with me all these years as well, too. When Larry Forsberg and I spoke last week and he told me I was nominated, I honestly told him, I said, there's no way I should have this, because there's so many great businesses in this community. I come from a very small town of Forest View, Illinois, where there's 800 people, and everybody knew each other, everybody knew what was going on. And I feel like Westmont is bigger, but it still has that same feeling. The people in this community care about each other, they care about their community, they care about the businesses. I am so proud to spend the number of hours I do in my office and be a part of this wonderful community. And I hear the people around here say how much they care, and I feel the same way. I love this town. I'm so proud that we established our business here so many years ago. I really, really appreciate it. So, you know, one thing about having this business is it's not for me. I accept this award on behalf of all the people who run small businesses. I know the passion you must have for your business. I know how much you have to give up to run that business. And today's Amazon world, we're seeing so many people who are really detached from connecting with businesses. And we really need to get back to that because that's the core of our economy. And the small business people really care about everybody who comes in their door. And I appreciate the people who put their trust in us to do all those things that Debbie said we do, which I didn't even know we did all that. And it means so much to us. They come in and they trust us with things that really matter to them. And I promised and I vowed 38 years ago that we're going to be different, and we love making a difference in people's lives. So with that, I really want to say thank you. This is such a great honor to be recognized this way. And, you know, when you love what you do and so many people don't, it's such a great feeling to go to your job every day and feel like you're really making a difference. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Debbie. At this time, it is a pleasure to introduce our immediate past president of the Westmont Chamber, Mr. L. Carson. L, welcome to the stage, and L will be presenting the 2016 President's Award.
All right, are we fired up yet? Are we ready to go? We only have 2 more awards. So hang in there, guys. One of the positions or responsibilities I have as president and now past president, and everyone in the office is really using the word past. And I'm still here, even though some of you may wonder. But again, my name's Al Carson, and I am the past president. And good evening to all of you who are here tonight. Now for our next and very special recognition. As the president of Westmont, I have the responsibility of selecting the individual for this award. In selecting anyone, it is always difficult because there are so many people who are deserving of it. The annual Roger Westman Presidential Award was named after him and for all the work that Roger did in the community. In 2012, the Westmont Chamber Board voted unanimously to change the name of the President's Award to honor the longtime resident, member, and past president, Roger Westman. This change was made to recognize and remember Roger's participation, leadership, and support of the Westmont Chamber and the entire Westmont business community. Roger Westman's President Award is presented to recognize a chamber member who has unselfishly used their time and talent to perform outstanding service to the chamber and our business community. Tonight, we continue this tradition and recognize an individual that serves our entire community in many ways and on many levels since 1995. I'll start giving you a clue. He was past president. We have a lot of past presidents, evidently. He also was president. He also was vice president. He also was on the board of directors. He also was co-chair of both the membership committee and the ambassadors committee. And now here comes your real clue. He now is chairman of the Westmont Restaurant Group. This individual we recognize tonight has gone beyond the core critical of this award. This person has made substantial contribution every year since joining the Westmont Chamber. Here again are just a few examples that have created an ongoing community-wide impact. He has done a wonderful job over the years promoting the Chamber and expanding networking work opportunities for all our members. Under his tenure, and I do remember because this was the year 2008 when all of us thought the world was coming to an end, and I'm not too sure it may still be in that position, but he developed a reserve account for the Chamber. And that reserve account has been growing in the last 4 years. In his new position as chair of the Westmont Restaurant Group, he has organized restaurants which are working closely together and writes articles and dining reviews that generate thousands of reviews on a monthly basis. He helped to launch, and I know every one of you participated, in the first Westmont Restaurant Week, which was March 9th to the 19th. And it was probably one of the most successful restaurant weeks in the Chicago area. Ladies and gentlemen, it is great pleasure that we present the 2016 Roger Westman President's Award to Mr. Greg Pill. Unfortunately, being a good man that he is, he's on the job writing articles and reviewing restaurants. But tonight we're fortunate to have our present President, Kevin Carey, to accept the award on Mr. Greg Pill's behalf. Oh, since Greg is out of town, we can keep a secret because he doesn't know he won this award. So let's see who is going to be the first one that can't keep their mouth closed. So with that, I'd like to present on behalf, Mr. Carey, would you accept this award for Mr. Greg Pill? And maybe if we don't let it out, we can share this award. So thank you for accepting the award. And at this point, I'd like to turn it back to you, Mr. Kevin.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, El, and congratulations to Greg. Next, it is indeed my honor to welcome back to the podium Mayor Ron Gunter to present the 2016 Westmont Citizen of the Year Award.
Before I announce our final award, I do want to say a couple things. The reason why this program is as lengthy as it is, and I appreciate everybody staying, is because we have a great town that volunteers. Westmont probably has the most volunteers out of the whole DuPage County. Our Westmont Special Events Corp runs our taste and cruising nights. We have every organization here represented, and I think it's an honor to have this as a community awards program. And that's the reason we have 150. I remember the days when there was 40. So this is a great night, and I want to congratulate all the winners up till now, and I'm going to present the last one. But before I do, I'd like to thank Larry Forsberg, Sue and Lee, if you could stand up, for his staff, for a lot of work went on. The final award is our Citizen of the Year, and it began in 1996. And I had the pleasure back then of serving on a Promote Westmont Commission. I think Nancy Martins was also on that commission with me. And one of our responsibilities was to create a Citizen of the Year award. And it's continued since then. And tonight we'll honor the 21st Citizen of the Year. Our first recipient of that was Kathy Addington, Jim Addington's wife. She was very instrumental in running our 75th, I'm getting confused, we're almost 100, 75th anniversary celebration. It was her idea to close Cass and to create the Taste of Westmont, and that's continued today. This year, our candidate review process completed with one very outstanding nominee for the 21st Annual Westmont Citizen of the Year. Now, I take the opportunity to share with you some insights about the candidate. This person has resided in Westmont for 45 years and serves the Village of Westmont through extensive community involvement through the years, including through her volunteer work as a Girl Scout leader, through her volunteer work as serving as a Eucharistic minister for her church and delivering communion to homes on weekends. She also organized retreats for women of her parish. She has served in an unpaid position on the Westmont Park District Board since 1978. She's been helping the Westmont Park District grow and serving the community when she started with 30 acres of parkland to approximately 150 acres today. She has played a key role in the development of Ty Warner Park, Twin Lakes Golf Course, Twin Lakes Woods, Westmont Skate Park, Ty Warner Splash Pad, Westmont Senior Center, and 15 parks throughout Westmont. She has volunteered her time and talent to lobby for grants, for which the Park District has received over $3 million since she's been on the board. She took on the role as president of the Illinois Association of Park Districts to support the success of the Westmont Park District and promote parks and recreation through the state of Illinois. That position, she came up through the ranks and she served on that association probably at least six to 8 years. And that, again, is a volunteer position. The nomination form noted that she strives to build strong relationships with community groups and intergovernmental agencies. One of her key goals has always been total community cooperation and the ability to work together to ensure a pleasurable experience for all the citizens of Westmont. The nomination further stated that she is one of the most positive persons he had ever known. And I can say personally, she's been a role model and an inspiration for me through the years, through my growth, starting right out of college to what I've done today. She's continued to do all this the past 2 years as she battled pancreatic cancer and won, barely missing any meetings. And that's important because as she went through, but she was always positive and she always attended everything. This is a wonderful Citizen of the Year candidate. Thank you for everything you do to make Westmont a great place to live and work. Our 2016 Westmont Citizen of the Year is Diane Main. I talk first and then I'll hold it.
I want to thank everybody here today. I am so honored and humbled by getting this award, because when I look around this room, there are just so many people here that volunteer their time for Westmont, to make Westmont a better place. In 1978, I was appointed on the Park District, and in 1979, I was elected by the people. I believe Mayor Ron Gunter came right around the same time, so he's been working with me since the beginning. It really, if people would ask me why I do it, it's because I have found my passion. Parks and Recs is my passion. It's a wonderful field. It helps people. It makes people healthier. It's outlets, which we all need nowadays. And it's just the very best thing that we can give our community. It's so important. I mean, in today's world where we don't have time to spend for anything, everybody's too busy, everybody's so involved in their jobs, families, everything. We need healthy outlets. Probably my two favorite events that we have here in the village is holidays and the 4th of July. And why do I love those two events? It's because it's not just the Park District. It's all the community that are involved in those two events. It's the Park District, it's the village, it's all the service clubs in town. The police force, the fire department, everybody is involved, and it's all volunteer. I will never forget a couple of years ago when I was volunteering and I was doing money for hot dogs. And a lady came up to me and she said, everybody working here, are you all just volunteering your time? And I said, well, everybody here is volunteers today. And she said, there is no place I can take my kids. I can't even go to the show with my kids for $20 and feed my family and see fireworks and enjoy the entire day. And I thought, wow, this is a wonderful thing we do for our community. I've been so blessed with being on a park board that I have fellow commissioners that are all in the Park District for one reason, and that's to serve their community. No one has a special agenda. Sometimes I feel like we're siblings in that park board room because we don't always agree. Sometimes you see some eyes roll. You see some dirty looks across the table, but you know that everybody in that room respects each other, cares about each other, and once we walk out of there, if anybody on the street or any resident, anyone would say anything about one of our fellow commissioners, you know we would stick up for each other because we have a great relationship. Our staff, I mean, Bob had big shoes to fill when he took over for Ron, but he's doing a great job. So I thank you, Bob. You're doing a great job. And our staff, I don't even have to tell our staff how much I care about them because they all know. They're so hardworking. And really, it's not because of the paycheck they're getting, and everybody knows Parks and Recs don't make tons of money. It's because they love what they do. We all love what we do. And there's only one table in this room that I put before Parks and Recs. And that's the table right here with my family and closest friends. My kids grew up in Westmont Park District. That's all they've heard their whole life, so they're all Parkies as far as I'm concerned. And my husband, Oh my goodness, like every election, I would just be waiting, okay, is it gonna be contested? And am I gonna be a nervous wreck? Am I gonna be able to make it? First time I heard that I had to have a round table with other commissioners that were running, and the village was there. Everybody had to get up and talk in public. It was like my knees were shaking. I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? But I remember one thing Ron said to me, Diane, you've been a commissioner for a long time. You know more than you think. And he was right, and that's what got me to the state level. My park district totally supported me when I was asked to be on the state level, and I thank them because it really did help me grow, and it helped me learn about what to do, what other park districts do to improve their park districts, and I was able to pass some of that along to our park district. So I want to thank them, and Bob, thank you very much for supporting me all these years. I don't say it enough, but you have been, I don't know how many people know in this room, but Bob and I have been together since 7th and 8th grade. So he's had to put up with me for a long time, and he's always there for me, especially the last 2 years when I was battling cancer. One thing I never thought he'd be is a caretaker, and he's done a great job. I have to mention one thing just because I laugh when I think about it. Kathy Long at one time told me that I was Jim's working wife because we have been on the board and run together for so many years. So she always says, I'm his wife and you're his working wife. So it's dedication from not only our park district, but from all the people in this room that give their time. The clubs, the village, the library, the school board, the fire department, everybody. I agree with what, I think it was Ginny who said, this community gives up their time. We have great volunteers, and I love it, and that's why I'm here. And when I started, I still remember in 1979 hearing that it was a 6-year commitment. I mean, it was a 6-year term, and I thought, oh my God, 6 years is a long time. I didn't know I'd still be here 39 years later. So I just want to thank everybody today. Let's keep working together. That's the key. I mean, the village, the park district, the schools, the clubs, we all have to work together because the only thing that really matters is that we are doing what's best for our residents, because that's why we're here. Thank you.
You get to take a picture.
Congratulations, Diane. We are also proud of your many accomplishments. Well, this concludes the Westmont Chamber Community Awards Program. Congratulations to all of our award winners. Thank you to the Hilton, our host this evening, the Westmont Chamber of Commerce, Education Awards Committee, the Westmont Rotary, the Knights of Columbus, Westmont Special Events Corporation, and the Village of Westmont for your participation and proactive support of our community. A special thank you to Lee Moore, Sue Liljeberg, Larry Forsberg, and the entire Hilton team for their work in planning and presenting the program this evening, as well as Glenn Liljeberg and Larry McIntyre for the video and photography coverage of our event today. Congratulations to those that received the recognition award, to all that were nominated, and to all in our village that helped make Westmont such a warm and wonderful place to live, work, and play. Good night, all. Please be safe. And I look forward to seeing all of you around town while we all shop, dine, and discover Westmont.